Hey there guys, so I'm doing my speech of introduction obviously. My name is Carter Sestak and I'm a first year civil engineering major. So item number 1, I have this Lego Millennium Falcon. And the thing that Legos are important to me for is just, they're kind of why I picked civil engineering. You know, I grew up playing with Legos as all kids did, and I just really enjoyed them. They kind of never went away. I still play with them sometimes. And it just got me thinking, like, how could I apply this, passion for just constructing things? And so, construction, obviously. And so that's how I got into civil engineering, structural engineering, making different structures. And just the thought of it really excites me. And so I just think one day that when I'm a structural engineer or civil engineer, whatever, and I'm making like either tall buildings or long bridges or just something physical, that when it's all said and done, I can go back to it and look at it and be like, hey, I had a huge part in that, and that's something I can be really proud of. 2 on the docket is this can of LaCroix, which is God's nectar. Don't let anyone tell you different, okay? If anyone says they don't like it, because they're wrong. But LaCroix, it just kind of represents part of my lifestyle of just, kind of the me that I want to be, I guess. Like, I grew up, I drank a lot of soda, and it's not healthy. And like, my parents always tried to get us to eat healthy, but, I'd always I cheat on, not a diet, but just like, eating healthy. I just wouldn't do it. I drank a lot of soda, etc. And so eventually I decided to try to not drink as much soda, not eat as much junk food, and I kind of switched to LaCroix just because, you still have the carbonation that you get with soda and there's still some flavor. But, there's nothing added, there's no sugar or anything, and it just, I don't even drink soda anymore. And so this just kind of represents, the me that I want to be, just like a healthier version of myself that I'm kind of striving for. So, yeah. Item number 3 on the docket is this little keychain, which is obviously another little Millennium Falcon, and it just represents my passion for Star Wars. My dad introduced it to me when I was a kid, and I've loved it ever since. I am infatuated with it. I know more about Star Wars than most people, ever will. But I love it. It's something that all my friends and I have in common. It's something we can always talk about, and there's just universal stories in all of the media, the books, comics, TV shows, movies especially, of just, hope and, light versus dark, that I just find so motivating and so intriguing to just myself. And I really try to, take the lessons I can from those movies. And it just, the movies don't only represent, the being good in the face of evil and all that, but just also friendship and family, which is what Star Wars has done for me. So, is these sports balls, specifically a football and a rugby ball. Football first. I played football in my youth and throughout high school, and I gotta say, I met some of the just best friendships that I've ever had in the sport. And it's my favorite sport. And I know this is a kind of a cliche one, but just sports in general are such a great thing, and football especially, because anyone can play it, no matter your body type, no matter your experience. Like, you can get out there and you can try, and there's a position for you. And that's what's so great about football. And another thing is just, unlike other sports, football's got so many people on the team, and you all form like such a brotherhood just through this one thing. Like, you're more than a team, you're a family. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's really true. And football just got me through high school. And on a similar note, rugby. I'm not the best football player, so I'm not playing here. But I learned soon in college that I really needed to be part of a team. Like, it's just something in my life that I didn't want to go without. And so I decided, hey, my friends have done it. My dad did it in college. Why not try rugby? And so far, I've met so many great people, and had such a good time. So just sports in general, especially these two, have been a huge part in my life. And I can't wait to find out where I go with them. Okay guys, so for the fifth item, I'm gonna be showing you my roommate. So let's go sneak up on him. This is my roommate, Ben. That's Ben. He's my roommate. And yeah, Ben, you can say hi.
Banana.
Yeah, he's practically a minion. Oh, I didn't even know this. He has bananas on his computer now. Anyway, Ben is just a very good friend to me. We met online. We didn't even meet before we both went to or committed to Cal Poly, and we met through the Instagram page, and it's just been such a good time. We're like such great friends now, and just this little roommate duo that we have that we're hopefully going to continue has just been such a gem on our college experience. And so that was the story of me introducing myself through speech.